Hello, my beautiful bearded nerds and adventurers. Ladies, too. Welcome back to another video. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the next part. Then we'd really be complete. Shows how good their level is when they can speak freely for hours. Exactly. That's, you know, as the Russians say, molodiets. Molodiets, that's amazing. I'm absolutely, that's wonderful. It's inspiring, let's say that. It's inspiring. Что ты здесь делаешь? Хотя не важно. Если хочешь пробить пару черепов морских гадюк, я не против. Один из выживших сказал, что ты планируешь контратаку. Контратаку. Oh, counterattack, not contract, counterattack. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. One of the survivors said that you are planning a counterattack. Один из выживших сказал, что ты планируешь контратаку. Aha. That sound like Japanese then for a second. Контратаку. Контратаку. Чувствуешь это холодный воздух с моря? Так же было перед ураганом. Мы не можем ждать. Змей нужно отрезать голову. Нужно нанести ответный удар во имя Доминиона. Что я могу сделать? Я отправила свой отряд разведать. Причал кошачий глаз. Если они не смогли узнать планы морских гадюк, нам придется обыскать окрестности, чтобы определиться с дальнейшими действиями. А разве ты не должна удерживать ворота? Я буду держать ворота, если считаешь, что тебе нужен маг, или можешь взять морского пехотинца Доминиона. Выбор за тобой. Хорошо, идем со мной. Sure, I'll go. Ну, прошли. Вспорим брюхо этим мерзким рыбым эльфам. See, and here's another thing, because it's the case system, right? So it has m, all are ending in m's. For learning pronunciation, that I do get from speaking to people. That's the only way for me. I tried doing the shadowing, is that what it's called? Where you watch a movie and you try to copy them. I tried that, but for me, I don't like pausing videos, right? I don't like listening, then pausing. So for me, I just try to talk to people. And at first, I'm going to have a heavy Canadian accent. But the more you talk to people, the more you copy them, right? And as you copy them, you kind of just pick up on the pronunciation. And it just takes time, right? And I equate it to like even in English, right? If I wanted to sound like a British person, I'd have to go and live there and talk to British people, right? And it would just take time. At first, I would sound like a Canadian living in England, but then, 5-10 years later, I'd sound like an English person. If I'm talking to people in England every day, I'd start copying the way you say things, right? Not instead of water, we would say water, right? So, so that's how I approach it too with my other languages. No, I don't want to talk. I want to loot. No, I don't want to talk. Oh, I can't loot. There's nothing to loot. I see. Exactly. Exactly. That's pretty much it. Right? The hardest part for people, I find, when they tried my approach, because it doesn't work for everybody, right? Some people do like that shadowing. The hardest part is people are scared to sound like an idiot, right? You spend all these, especially as an adult, you spend all these years trying to sound smart, going to school and everything like that, and then you come into the new language and you're like, "Eta morskaya gaduka umerla bystro ije stakoj smrtju. Komnatu napolняет запах горелой плоти." And I sound stupid, especially when Russian people listen to me. But for me, it's the only way I can actually learn. Right? Everybody's different, but that's what works for me. Похоже, морская гадюка погибла. Обшаривая это строение, какая-то магическая энергия убила ее на место. Присмотревшись, вы заметили, что в руки она сжимает смятный листок бумаги. Забрать листок. Holding a message in a bottle. Oh, ow! I never understood how people get conversational or even fluent in some classes and have really thick accents. Like they keep their thick, like I would keep my Canadian accent even though I'd be fluent in the language? Is that what you mean? Это морской пехотинец Доминиона мертв. Осмотреть труп. Тело морского пехотинца покрыто ранами от меча. Кости переломаны. Есть даже следы укусов. Обыскать тело. Yeah. Like you hear someone speaking fluent Italian with a thick Scottish accent or something. Yeah. I don't know. That's difficult, to be honest. If I had to guess, if I was to give my opinion on that, I think it's just because they don't care to learn or don't care to like try to change. Or the other guess I would have is they self-taught themselves, like Duolingo style self-taught or Google Translate, just typed in a sentence and they learned it just like that, and they never actually practiced speaking with a native, and then they never learned the pronunciation of a native, right? Kind of like when, for example, Chinese teachers or Russian teachers teach their students English, they still speak English with a Russian accent, and so the students learn the same way. So they know the grammar and they know the formulations, but they never learn the pronunciation side of things. Because that's what I mostly teach is like conversational English, right? Pronunciation. Because a lot of my students from China and Russia, they speak English, but they have a thick accent. I wonder if they feel too self-conscious to commit to the sounds. That could very well be true too, yeah. They don't want to, like I said, they don't want to sound like an idiot trying to go like Оружие сломано Dоспехи глупака прорезаны в нескольких местах. Сломанная рука сжимает окровавленный бинт. В другой лежит окровавленный листок бумаги. Забрать листок. So it could be like you said, they're just too self-conscious about it. That would not be surprising. My cat's crawling underneath the covers. Pick out the sounds, and yeah, that's a very valid way. For sure, for sure. I would guess I kind of do a similar thing at the start, for sure. If I had to think back, I kind of do what you do, yeah. Yeah. I try to speak as quickly as possible, though. I try. But it's really hard. I will have to say, it is really hard to find someone that's willing to listen to you like you are a 2-year-old, right? Because people have lives, especially us adults. We have lives that we need to get done. And so it's hard to find that one person that's willing just to sit there for an hour and here you go, water, drink, I want water. Like when I started learning Chinese, there was no way I could start speaking it from day one. Yes, that I understand. I think there's like a level of languages. Like certain languages you can get it going right off the bat. And then other languages, I do think there's like, I don't know how I could say it, like a prep time, I guess. A prep time to getting there. Something like that. Гудающий череп – это плохо. Но если внешне он по-прежнему похож на голову, это хорошо, правда? Что с тобой случилось? Я бы в пещерах работал и вдруг услышал странный вой. Потом, откуда ни возьмись, появились войны и безжалостно на нас напали. Кто напали? Морские гадюки, маомерские пираты. Мы каждый месяц платили им дан. Позволили им расставить в нашей пещере эти странные тотемы. Они никогда не торговали скумой. Skooma, I remember that. Skooma is like the Khajiit drug. То есть лучный с сахаром. Я же головой ударился. Помнишь? Remember? Что им было нужно? Skooma addiction. Skooma, yummy. Don't tell me you got a skooma addiction there, Vicarian. Наши смерти полагаю. I think I could sound okay in Spanish from day one. I think French would take some silent period. Yeah. But French is kind of like English, right? It's got a lot of weird pronunciation rules. Like silent letters and throaty and nasally. Baguette, sniper. После того, как они убили некоторых из нас, они оставили выживших в покое, зная, что мы не будем сражаться. Их интересовали лишь тотемы. Ну, пока они не завалили вход в пещеру. Zачем они завалили пещеру? Skooma is flooding in from the southern border from Valenwood. Yes, possibly. Kakoit, but this is an island, so how would it... Someone's bringing it in on boat. We gotta stop this and make Cyrodiil great again. The O and the E. Yes, that is true. It took me forever. When I first started learning Russian, I kept on saying spasibo. And all the Russian people looked at me funny. Spasibo? So, and the E, yeah, the E is confusing. Especially when they don't put the umlaut above, like yo here. I always get really confused. Какой-то высокий эльф чародей хотел попасть туда. Вот они его и завалили. Я успел выскочить наружу. Повезло. Чародей пытался мне что-то сказать, но я ним слова не услышал. Он сунул мне в руки этот листок и исчез. Держи. Может, ты что-нибудь тут разберешь. Тебе нужно добраться до безопасного места. Что у меня в ушах звенит? Не мог бы ты повторить очевидное? Погоди. Не сочти меня неблагодарим. Чародей искал другой путь в пещере. Я слышал сплетни о тайном проходе у скал, но никогда его не видел. Спасибо! Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's not spasibo, it's spasiba because the a is accented. Spasiba. And then when they start talking really fast, it doesn't even sound like they're saying the S, so it's like spasiba, and it sounds like pasiba. The strangest sound to me is that carrot that looks like yeah, the sound. It's a really weird one to make. I'm not gonna lie, most of the time I just ignore it. I don't say the I say the just E. I know it's wrong, but I still Apparently my father watched 4 of my clips at one time. He had like 4 web pages open at the same time of some of the clips I made for me playing, and he's watching them all at the same time. Good old Pops helping his son out. Похоже, эти тотемы работают на энергии ветра и духа. Интересно, смогу ли я извини, ты не против? Мы пришли, чтобы остановить морский гадюк. My father, he's learning French actually, and my mother's learning Greek. A little bit of Spanish as well. She learned Spanish back in university, but now she's learning Greek, and he's learning French. Да, то, что нужно, эти ритуалы морский гадюк. Варварские, но довольно действенные. Ураган призваны разбить наши суда о гнезда Кеннарти. Ничто по сравнению с тем, что они собираются сделать сейчас. Что может быть уже урагана? Yeah. We're kind of a language learning family. I want to learn French one day just because it sounds nice. Yeah, I can see that. It's got an interest to it for sure. I want to learn French just because it's a cool European language. Something like that. See, like, it'd be fun to learn Italian because then I could always talk with my hands. And, what are you doing here? And I want to learn French so I can just say baguette properly. Очевидно, ты не изучал принципы кровавых жертвоприношений. Oh, that's a big one. Жертвоприношений. Видишь эти змеобразные статуи? Yeah, the snake statue. Это так называемые грозовые тотемы. Они вытягивают There's a lot of big words I've never seen before, and they're hard to read. Jeepers. Духовную энергию из объектов, помеченных рунами, и перенаправляют ее, как воду сквозь воронку. К нам закрыть эту воронку. Baguette, croissant, croissant, croissant. Gotta get the throat in there. Croissant. Отличный вопрос. Похоже, что морские гадюки используют специальный магнит, чтобы блокировать передачу энергии. Выбери работающий грозовой тотем. Поднеси к нему магнит и безболезненно перенаправь энергию. Попробуй. Ты уверен, что это безопасно? Абсолютно. It's completely not dangerous at all. Абсолютно. Попробуй. Не стесняйся. Do not be embarrassed. I know that one because my friends here always say that to me. Не стесняйся. Маловероятно это энергия, что энергия грозового тотема пройдет через твое тело, оставив от него лишь горстку дымящегося пепла. Только избегай луж, хорошо? Хорошо. What am I supposed to do? Just walk into it? Oh, use some magical powers. Вот, работает. It worked. Феноменально. Я так и знал, что близость — это ключ. Только взгляни на себя. Никаких признаков поражения электричеством. Теперь ты знаешь принцип. Грозовые тотемы ждут. Советую тебе поспешить до того, как... лучше тебе этого не знать. Что мне лучше не знать? Нет, мне и правда не стоит тебя беспокоить. Зачем морским гадюкам эти грозовые тотемы? Точно не уверен. Это одна из двух вещей, которые не сулят ничего хорошего жителям этого острова. Маормеры не стали бы совершать кровавые жертвоприношения, если бы им не нужно было быстро накопить много энергии. И затем также быстро ее высвободит. Что это значит? Давай так. Грозовитотами на тебе, а я попытаюсь понять, как остановить кровавый ритуал морский гадюк и не уничтожить при этом мистрал справедливо? Справедливо? Единственное, в чем я уверен, у нас мало времени. Тебе лучше поторопиться. Little dungeon here? Cool, cool. I've only been doing, I only just started writing as a language learning technique recently with Mandarin. I wish I started it sooner. I've been doing it a ton and it's so effective. It really is. I 100% agree. I'm not a big fan of Duolingo, but I tell people if you are going to use Duolingo, you need to write down the sentences. Whenever you do the sentences, write them down, and it'll actually help a lot more than just the translating itself. But yeah. I also tell people copy books, right? If you got a book, if you have a book like The Hobbit or something, copy it. Copy it down and, you know, don't ever sell it because that's copywriting, but copy it down. It turns Duolingo into scriptorium exercise. Exactly, exactly. You're quite annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I have the power! I do like how you can still tab target, but it's a little bit just different than tab target itself. It's very similar, like you still tab to target on somebody. But it doesn't, you don't have to hold down right click. It's more like action combat. Although I wish there was a way to put it to the other way. Ah, so that's how I heal. I put bodies on the ground. Ah, interesting. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. Oh. Can I change the talking to people? I think it's just the camera, to be honest. Which if I zoomed in the camera, it'd be less... I don't like that, to be honest. I like it zoomed out. I like my camera zoomed out. I don't know why, but it just, for me, I just like it like this. Maybe just me, and maybe I'm weird. Actually getting to combat after all this reading that we've been doing. Эй, живая смерть получен. Deviati Ureven? Uron? No, Uron's damage. Ureven. Hello, people. I'm also surprised on how many people are playing this game. That's quite awesome. I wonder if this person wants to party up. How do I interact? E. Not talk. E. Oh, too late. They ran away. I can't make no friends. Come here, you mage. You can't escape my wrath. No, I keep hitting it because I see F, and it's like F, and I want to loot. I'm like, ooh, loot, hit F. So how many characters in Chinese do you try and learn a day? Let's invite them to the group. See if they join. See if we can make some friends. No. They don't want to be friends. Yeah, how many characters do you try to learn a day? 4, 3, 240. Я знаю, что они задумали. Через свою псиджискую? I've never heard that one before. Проекцию я наблюдал за древним ритуалом к северу от города Мистрал. Морские гадюки призывали могущественное существо, известное как грозовой атронах рабури наполняется все той энергии. Что это значит? Что это существо может вместить лишь ограниченное количество энергии. Когда ее станет больше, аронах взорвется, а энергия распространится по всему острову гнезда Кенарти, убивая все на своем пути. Грозовые жуки. Впрочем, точно выживут. Да, еще гора к северу от города Мистрал. Разрушится и погребет его под собой. Должен быть способ помешать этому? А вот мы и подошли к гениальной части их плана. Как удержать существо, созданное из энергии? Oh, they avoided, they didn't accept. Oh, so sad. Созданное из энергии бури с помощью ветра. Раб бури удерживается тремя ритуальными рогами. Однако магнит уже впитал достаточно грозовой энергии, чтобы нейтрализовать ложный ветра. Изящна правда? Что будет, когда рад бури освободиться. Что будет, когда Радбури освободится от оков? Some days I actually study new ones. Some day, like today, I just do reviews. However, I always learn new ones passively from reading. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. You don't really know how many, just kind of changes day to day depending on how you feel. At this point, it's really rare I will see a character that is not made up of elements I already know. Hey, that's awesome. That must feel really good too, eh? Finally getting to a point where you're starting to have more understanding and it's not so alien. On razrušit svoju materijalnu formu I bezopasno vysvobodit nakopljenuju energiju. Pod bezopasno ja imaju v vidu, što ostrovu gnezda Kenarti ničivo не угрожает. А вот тем, кто окажется рядом, когда Радбури будет разрушаться, рекомендую отбежать подальше и спрятаться за крупным камнем. Хорошо, я остановлю ритуал морский гадюк. Makes it a lot easier to remember new characters. True, that would make it a lot easier. Никакие проблем возникнуть не должно. Но пока ты занимался своими делами, я открыл портал в лиге от острова гнезда Кенарти. Я буду следить за происходящим из открытого моря, пока не пойму, что у тебя все получилось. Простая мера предосторожности. Я в тебя уверен. He believes in me. We can't fail him now. The entire time I was on stream, I was copying Mandarin sentences by hand. Only just finished. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Nice. That must have been a lot of work then. Oh, ho, ho. We're gonna get a fight Big Boss here? Ooh, what's this? Это зацепка позволит вам лоцировать следующего ролика. Oh, that sounds like something that could be interesting. Здорово, Max Magi. Aha. Wow, we don't even have boots yet, so those are a huge upgrade to us. Those boots were a big upgrade. Although they look like we're wearing sandals now, so that doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, I'll go with it. Now I have a Vragan story on my second monitor in Italian. I don't have to think too much for that. That's good, that's good. It's such a nice feeling when you can go to, like, when you get to the point in your language learning when it's no longer a chore. You know, it just becomes like second nature. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Right? Like, the only time I struggle in German is if it's a word I've never seen before, because how the heck am I supposed to know a word that I've never seen before, right? So it's cool because I still get to learn when I play these games in German, but like I said, 80-90% of everything I read in German is understandable, so it's so nice. And then when I come to German, I'm just like, or sorry, when I come to Russian, it's like, oh, my brain. What, you can't even lower the bridge for me? Ugh. Gotta swim. Hey yo. Друг, избежать смерти с таким triumphum. Ah, triumph. С таким triumphum, with this triumph. You escape death with this triumph. Избежать смерти с таким триумфом. Это всегда так волнующе, правда? Это всегда так волнующе, правда? Для майоров, разумеется, это не так волнующе. Как ты нашел меня? It's the same for you in Italian. Well, that's good. That's awesome. Is it a two-handed sword? Ugh, it is a two-handed sword. And we're not a two-handed sword boy, so we can't use that, unfortunately. Although that is part of our set, and it gives us 1,500 extra life. So that's hard to say no to. But we might say no. Благодаря тебе, Маомери, либо бежали, либо мертви. Гнезда кинарти в безопасности. Болите в наш остров добровольно стал частью Алдмерского доминиона. Кстати, если тебе интересно, Разумдар присматривается к многообещающим людям. Aha. Improving the language becomes a passive bonus, but you still just enjoy the content like you would in English. Exactly. Exactly. You know, you always... It becomes when it's like, hey, that's something new. And it becomes exciting again because you're not stressing over it. And when you do learn something, it's like, woo, that's cool. Whereas when you first learn, like me and my Russian, I'm sitting here going, oh. Если бы знал, что ты так хорошо справишься, он был нашел тебе более достойную награду. Прошу прощения. Оружейная мистралия уже не так, что было когда-то, и что теперь. Маомери, они как пьяный дядюшка. Сколько их ни гони... These people are like a drunk grandpa. Сколько их ни гони, они всегда возвращаются. В следующий раз Кенарти уже будет ждать их. Проблема лишь в том, что есть место гораздо хуже подготовленные к их появлению. Какие места? Если гадюкам хватило сил напасть на Кенарти, значит опасность грозит всем Южным морем. Королева сейчас на Аридоне. Sounds Italian. Aridone. Там начинается ее монарший визит. Раз проси тебя отправиться в Булхельский дозор. Капитан стражи Астания сейчас там. Нужно с ней поговорить. Я займусь этим. I'll accept this. I'll take this. Астания может передать весть ее величеству. Пожалуй, ты можешь Plitse Brodjagoj. Це Brodjagoj. Раз слышал, что Джимила как раз собирается отчаливать. Кажит подозревает, что она у тебя в долгу. Можно задать пару вопросов перед уходом? No, I don't need to ask any more questions. Hey, we leveled up. Woohoo! Oh, we need to pick an option. Armor? Beats? So, metal weapons and armor? I think that's the best one for us, right? Создержит предметы для изготовления бронеубийцу. I think this was the one we want. I think that gives us the one that we're looking for. Now we want... I think more health. If we're going to be a tank, right? Aha, we can get some more heavy. Ваша физическая и магическая сопротивляемость увеличивается на 114 за каждую надетую часть. So we increase our armor, our magic and physical resistance by every piece of heavy armor we're wearing. That's pretty good. Восстановление здоровья увеличивается на 2% на каждую надетую часть. So we get a bonus to our healing for every piece of armor. And we get more... what do you call it? So that's a healing one. That doesn't say anything. That's damage. Can we upgrade any of these? Oh, we can upgrade our bone armor. Bone armor might be good to upgrade. Or we could get a special too. Oh. What does this do? Превращение в постоянного исполнения. Вы превращаете в ужасного постоянного исполнения. Ваш максимальный запас здоровья увеличивается. I don't know what. Увеличивается, yeah, на... Holy smokes, 35,000? Oh, I'll have to try and say that in... 363 на 17 секунд, sorry, not D, секунд, и вы мгновенно восстанавливает себя. So you just become really invincible. That seems like a good thing to have as a tank, eh? Invincibility? I'm curious, in Italian, do they have the number differentials? So for example, in Russian, 1 and 2 follow the same rules with genders. 3 and 4, or maybe it's 1, 2, 3 follow the same rules. Then 4 and 5 follow different rules, and then 5 plus follow different sets of rules. If that makes any sense. Like it's 1, 2. Oh, I think it's 1, 2 follow a set of rules. 3, 4 follow a set of rules, and then 5 up follow a different set of rules. So, example, like I have у меня есть одно стол. Один стол, because stol is masculine. Or dva stol. And then if I have 3, it's 3 stoli, 4 stoli, and then 5 plus it's something else, right? Like, oh no, sorry, it's 2, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1 is 1, because it's cars. Here, cars are easier, because I know this one. 1 car is adna machina. 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars is dve machine ni, 3 machine ni, 4 machine ni, and then 5 cars and more is like piat machine, shest machine, 10 machine, whatever, all the way up to 1 million machine, right? So they have like 3 different rules for the numbers. Is that the same for Italian? Cinquanta? Cinquanta. Ah, I see. Brodiaga. Направляется на Ауридон. Ауридон. Мы будем рады переправить и тебя, когда будешь готов, запрыгивай на борт. Мы выделим тебе койку. Зачем ты отправляешься на Ауридон? Ауридон. Сундуки, полные золота. Быть владельцем невредимого корля... Oh, I need a drink. Slow down a bit. Cinque? Ah, really? Cinque. Not cinque. Ah, cinque. That's different. I thought it was more like the Spanish or French. Uh-huh. Cool. Быть владельцем невредимого корабля. There we go. Корабля после урагана может быть довольно выгодно. Даже если приходится перевозить только ранних важных шишек из Доминиона. Не волнуйся, я не стану брать с тебя деньги. Без твоей помощи от бродяги осталась бы лишь куча разбитых досок. Aha. Okay, well, we don't want to leave just yet, I don't think. I think we have more things to do, because we've got exploration down here. There's probably more quests. Yes, there is, because we have a thing in our compass at the top. I wonder if that's because the C in Latin had the K sound, right? Like Kaiser. And then one went with Caesar, the S, and the other one went with like a ch sound, maybe? Or am I just spitting out farts right now? What does this do anyways? Let's see this. Look how big we become! Oh, I'm a criminal now because I used. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I thought I was a criminal. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm a criminal because I used necromancy in the city. Uh-oh. Oh. Should we start a life of crime then? We no longer going to be good boys? How much money do I have? Oh, 723. I can pay my fine. Tот старый список полуки. Wait. Yeah, I got stolen goods. Kiev. Kiev? That's weird. So they did it like backwards to English. Interesting. Interesting. That must have been confusing when you first started out, eh? I don't care. Guards, attack me if you want. I'll take you all out one at a time. No, I'll just pay my gold. Here you go. Have the money. Most of the sounds are easy in Italian, and the alphabet is small. But it has some weird sounds like glee. What's glee? How do you write it slash pronounce it? Oh, we gotta go over there. Oh, there's a quest down there. Well, may as well go down and around and up, eh? Wait, how do we get a horse? That's another question. Do I just have a horse? Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Oh, what's in here? Oh, some rings. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, get an extra 50% experience for 2 hours. What time is it? How long will it be playing for? Midnight 30. I don't know if I'm going to play for another 2 hours. Maybe another hour, so we'll save on that till for next time. What's this? Oh, this even has stuff. Cheapers. I need to go through my inventory more often. And shoulders. Do we even have shoulders? We don't. Hey, there we go. Now we're looking a little bit more knighty. How stupid am I? It's worse, it's worse, it's worse, it's worse. That is better technically, but I don't want to lose my shield. We don't have any rings, so might as well put them on. Whatever they do. Oh, max health. That's nice. Ooh, these are better. Alrighty. Depends if it starts at the at the start of the word or in the middle. It's hard to explain. At the start, it's like Lee, okay, Lee, but at the very glee. Store. I want to. Oh yeah, what is not for kauf? Product. Ah, product. Sell. I can break this stuff down though too, right? And when we break it down, we get crafting supplies. I guess we can just sell this stuff to her. Because it's $0, so it's just going to take up our inventory space anyways. Is there a bank here, or we have to wait? Guild? No, I don't see a bank. Oh, it is. It's up there. Kinda. Alright, yeah. That'd be it's kind of difficult for sure. And what happens if it's like in the middle of the word? Okay, there's a banker here somewhere, right? Are you the banker? No. That's just the letter. You're the banker. No, you're just also a letter. You're not the banker. Are you the banker? You're the banker. Bank. Uh-huh. I still have stuff in for my other characters. Oh, look at that. They saved all this time. Wow. I don't have a lot of bank space, though. Alright, well, this... Sure, I'll put in there. Put in. I might just sell these, actually, to be honest. No point hanging on to them right now. I'm not going to do any blacksmithing. I can eat that. Oh yeah, that's how we heal ourselves. Revive from the dead. I'll sell that. Meat can go in there. That can go in there. Can go in there. That can go in there. I'll eat that and I'll sell that. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. And I'll sell that. I'm going to take out this stuff and I'm just going to sell it. Don't want to... I keep forgetting I can sprint in this game. I'm just running around like I normally do in every other MMO, but in this one you can actually have a sprint button. I'm a dully. I'm a dully. I'm a dully, 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 dully. Magazine. Product. Sell, 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 sell. Eat that. Sell that. Sell that. Perfect. Made a bit of money. I made a bit of money, honey. Learn some alchemy skills. Let's get going. Where do I create a guild? Probably in the guild hall, right? Because I would like to create a guild. So I'd probably go to the guild area, right? Guild traders? And is that where I would create a guild? I've got to create the Old Town Bearded Boys, and if that doesn't work, the Bearded Adventurers. Oh, this is the tavern. I don't want that. I want the guild. Trading centers. Die Fuseligen. Oh, I wouldn't know what language that's from, eh? Mythic Vengeful Phoenix. What a guild name. That's pretty cool. You can steal from the guilds? No. No, you can't. No, that would be funny. Just being able to steal from other guild people. Alright, there must be a specific place to go then to create guilds in a bigger city, probably off Tutorial Island, I'm assuming. What are your thoughts on the MMO so far? On this one, I enjoy it. I really do. I enjoyed it back in the day. It's a good one. It's good. I like it. It's a big adventure. It's got good stories. It's hard to get used to the combat because it's only like a 5-skill combat system. I'm used to, like, you know, World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings Online, where you have a lot of skills you can press, even though you don't usually use them all, but you have access to a lot of them. This one you're kind of stuck with 5, and it's kind of weird. But, it's the Elder Scrolls world, so there's a lot of lore and lots of reading to do. Lots of adventuring.